Today, we're diving into the history of a significant publication in the science fiction genre, Speculative Fiction. This magazine was edited by Algis Budrys and had an intriguing run from 1992 to 1999. Can you discuss how the magazine was launched and what led to Budrys taking over after just one issue?
Absolutely. Speculative Fiction began under Pulphouse Publishing, which was transitioning from book publishing to magazines during that period. Algis Budrys was brought in as the editor, but due to financial strains, after the first issue, Pulphouse faced cash flow problems. Budrys then acquired the magazine and published it himself, giving him more creative control.
It's interesting to see how the financial struggles shaped the editorial direction. Once Budrys took charge, how did he approach content and readership?
Budrys aimed to focus on newer writers alongside established authors, which created a unique platform for emerging voices. However, throughout its publication, the magazine struggled with profitability, ultimately leading to a shift to online publishing in 1997 under the name tomorrowsf. This transition initially increased readership dramatically.
What do you think were some reasons that the readership fell once Budrys started to charge for subscriptions on the web?
The allure of free content online was significant. Once the magazine transitioned to a paid model, many readers simply moved on, which illustrates a major challenge for digital publications at that time. Budrys had hoped to monetize the web version, but it didn't generate enough revenue to sustain new content.
In the context of the stories published, how would you characterize the mix of contributions from known authors versus newer writers?
The magazine featured works from acclaimed authors like Ursula K. Le Guin and Harlan Ellison, but Budrys was committed to nurturing new talent. Interestingly, while many newer writers had their first publications in Tomorrow, few went on to achieve significant success in the genre.
That's a noticeable pattern. It seems many emerging writers face challenges in breaking into the field. Could you elaborate on why that might have been?
Certainly. Many stories from newer writers exhibited specific mechanical writing styles as they adhered to Budrys's guidelines, which sometimes resulted in a lack of originality. A significant portion didn't develop a unique voice or style, which made it hard to stand out in the crowded field of science fiction.
Budrys also contributed essays on writing in the magazine. How influential do you think these insights were for aspiring authors?
His essays provided a window into the industry and offered practical advice. They were well regarded by many aspiring authors, as Budrys was not just an editor, but also an experienced writer himself. His educational background helped him guide new writers, advocating for a blend of structural integrity and creative expression.
The magazine was recognized with Hugo Award nominations in the mid-90s. What does that say about its impact during its run?
Receiving Hugo nominations for Best Semi-Prozine shows that it was respected within the community, despite its uneven reputation. It illustrates that Tomorrow had moments of producing significant work, drawing attention to both its up-and-coming writers and notable contributors.
While the magazine eventually ceased publication, is there a lasting legacy it left behind?
Definitely. Tomorrow, Speculative Fiction played an essential role in the evolution of genre magazines. It provided a platform for experimentation and was among the pioneering online magazines. The combination of print and web also set the stage for the future of literary magazines, especially as digital content began to flourish.
Given all its ups and downs, what do you think is the most important takeaway for modern literary magazines from the story of Tomorrow?
The key takeaway is the importance of adaptability. Balancing tradition and innovation is crucial. As seen with Tomorrow, success often hinges on understanding consumer preferences and the evolving market landscape. The willingness to pivot, whether transitioning to online or adjusting editorial focus, can make or break a publication.
Thanks for sharing these insights. Tomorrow, Speculative Fiction's journey reflects many of the challenges and opportunities in the ever-evolving world of speculative fiction publishing.